Hey guys, this is the first, no, technically it's the 2nd of March. I'm doing a February look back and kind of an update. I didn't really do that much of a writing update because, well, I have a 20-month-old son and he is very demanding on my time. I might end up phasing into doing more of these than I am writing, simply because if I write 3 sentences and then he writes 3 sentences, it's not going to be very easy to read. Anyway, I have lost almost 18 pounds in 5 weeks. That includes the Fast 5, which is where I lost like 11 of those 18. But that means that I've lost 7 pounds. And that means that technically I'm doing good. Doing good. My trajectory chart shows that I'm ahead of the scale. I'm ahead of where I'm supposed to be. I'm okay with that. I'd like to stay that way. I have struggled this month with my exercise. Now, before I get on that, measurements. My arms are the same, my bust is the same, my stomach is the same. My hips, I lost 5 inches, and my thighs, I lost 3 inches. Blows my mind that I can lose 5 inches from my hips and it doesn't affect my stomach at all. So that's where my measurements have changed, and I'll do that every month with the change for the month. Next month I'll be able to do a change for the month of March. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. March, and then I'll be able to do a total change. So, let's see. I have not been exercising every day, and I have been upset at myself about that. I was doing yoga for a while. My life is very hectic. I'm about to start a new job next week. I'm working at the zoo. I am working in the food industry, but that basically means I'm going to be on my feet for the entire time I'm there, and I'll take advantage of the fact that I'm at the zoo. I'm going to take a walk around the zoo. I don't really know what that's going to look like, though. I will be eating my Nutrisystem foods. I'll just be taking them along with me. And I'm active with my kiddo. I have a dog that I take for walks. The snow is finally melting. Now it's just a thick layer of mud on everything, which is fantastic. But basically, I need to find a way to keep motivated on the exercise. And so I was talking with a friend of mine about that, and he pointed me in the direction of something called NerdFit, I think is what it is. Nerdfitness.com. So, just to kind of brief you, basically you get a membership, you pay for the membership, it's a one-time fee for a lifetime membership of like $99. You can do 3 payments of $39, and once I have income coming in from me, I will feel comfortable getting that. But until then, I'm waiting. Yeah, sorry guys, for me $100 to throw down on a fitness website, and at the same time $300 a month for a nutritional food, and because that's what I pay for Nutrisystem right now, is about $300 a month. That would be $400 a month. That I would be $400 for this month. It would be a one-time payment for that, but I have to be able to show that I can still do it. And what that is you basically pick a character. You pick a class. I'm kind of debating between Ranger and Druid. Ranger is more CrossFit, and Druid is more Yoga Pilates. You could do quests for all classes. Sorry. But the idea is that you get extra experience points for doing quests on your class. And the quests are workouts. Goals that fit for your whatever it is, and each one is different. I'll put a link to it so that you guys can look at it. Sorry, let me go ahead and turn my phone off. Turn it down all the way, please. It's not going to let me because my phone hates me. There we go. All sound off. Anyway. So, you know, you can be a warrior, which is lifting and doing a lot of exercises that would create a tank. And then a ranger is very quick and has some strength, but is not big and bulky. Druid is more natural ways, so the yoga, the Pilates, things like that. And as you do each quest, you level up. And the site, I signed up to get their first introductory emails, and it's like, quest 1, go for a 10-minute walk. If you're an overachiever, you can do blah 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 exercise, but you're not listening and you don't need to do that. Just go for a 10-minute walk. And the next day you get an email and it says, did you do your walk yesterday? If you did, do another one today. Don't worry about doing anything else, because if you can't commit to 10 minutes of walking a day, then you cannot commit to an hour of exercise a day. And that makes more sense than anything. If I can't find 10 minutes every morning to take my dog for a walk, then I'm not going to find an hour to do yoga every day. And then there's articles like, I was just reading, I'm going to pull it up real quick, about how if a hobbit can walk to Mordor, then you can walk for 10 minutes a day. And it's 1,779 miles from Hobbiton to Mount Doom. And the hobbits did it, and they were able to track and use the information about the Lord of the Rings that is out there in order to break down what it meant for each of the land points. So for them to get to Rivendell was 458 miles from Hobbiton. It's incredible. I'm not walking to Mount Doom, but I can walk around my block. So, yeah, no, it's just inspirational articles and small activities that increase every day. And I'm a very quest-driven person. I'm the type of girl who goes to a convention, and if there is a quest line to go collect stuff, I'll do it. I mean, the first time I got one of those, you went from all of these booths and you got their little thing. So like I got a screwdriver at this booth and a button at this booth and a sticker over at that booth, and in the end I turned in, because each one would stamp this card, and I turned in this card and I got a t-shirt. It's a lame ass t-shirt, and most of the stuff I collected was really lame, but damned if I didn't push through and like hit every single one within an hour. And I did it because I like quests. I like quests a lot, and I had tried to think of a way to do something for fitness to make it so it's quest driven, but yeah, I found one. So I'm gonna look into getting into this, and I'll let you guys know about the updates for that too. Now things are changing a lot around here. We have a new roommate moving in. She's a vegetarian. And I'm starting to realize that not so bad being a vegetarian. Like, I've been eating a lot of the meat substitute things, because if I can eat 2 sausage patties that are really low in sodium, really high in protein, are made purely of vegetable, and are less than 100 calories, that's a snack right there, and it's good. So I have started getting more meat substitute foods, and I am starting to really enjoy it. And she was telling me that, yeah, no, most of the time if you stop eating meat, you're gonna drop weight, so that'll be a bonus. I'm not cutting meat out entirely. I'm gonna start enjoying some of the non-meat foods that are available. I am a carnivore. I was raised by carnivores. And if you've read my blog, you know that I grew up in a family that did not eat salad. My first salad was when I was 22 or 23. I can't even remember anymore. So the fact that I can eat salad once or twice a day now is something that never would have occurred to me when I was a kid. Also, not eating the sweets. That I'm doing pretty good with. I'm not gonna lie, it's a challenge. Like I said, I'm a mother. I'm also the only one in the house who's overweight. Which means chocolate cookies, chocolate bars. Earlier there's a thing of candy over there. Hold on. Licorice. And a tub that is full of lollipops. So, and that's in the office. I do not eat the sweets. I eat my sweets, and I love them. I like the ice creams. I've learned that most of the bars that I have in the garage need to be taken out of the garage a couple hours before I eat them. Otherwise, they're inedible because they are cold and they are hard and they are chewy and they aren't good. I have switched to the fat-free ranch and sugar-free coffee creamer. So, and I've stopped drinking the cappuccinos. And I'm just drinking coffee. I don't drink it strong. But coffee with Splenda and sugar-free creamer. So I've made that adjustment. I am back to walking. And I do have a plan. I just need to find a way to implement it. My problem is I don't really know what my schedule is going to be after I start working. When I start working and I have a schedule, I can be able to say, hey, for sure, I can get up and I can go for a walk at this time. After work, I can do my jogging. Maybe I can start jogging at the zoo. I don't know how that'll work unless it's a low time. I also need to make sure that I am preparing myself for the fact that there is a good chance my job is going to be serving people Dippin' Dots, or funnel cake, or fudge, or soft pretzels and cheese. And I can't eat that. I can't do it. I can have it as a snack every great once in a while and only in small amounts. And yes, I picked up a licorice that I sat on. I'm going to throw it away. But I've got to be able to deal with the fact that I get to, for a living, watch people gorge on stuff that I would like to gorge on and I should not gorge on. We'll see how long that lasts. It is technically a seasonal job, but they looked at my history of jobs and they said that once things settle in and they get the feel for the group, they would like to move me into a management position. That could be cool. It is also seasonal, and we are currently working to move toward Oregon. We would like to move by the end of July. That does not give us a lot of time. So I have got to be able to maintain my stress levels and deal with the move and not give up on everything that I've done. I'm pretty confident that I can keep the eating changes. My exercise is my biggest issue. And I can tell my husband, hey, buy me this tool and it'll help. That is not the way I should be doing things. I should be using what I have available. So that's what I'm going to be doing for now. I do have Slim Quick Pure. They're tablets that I've used before that helped tremendously. The time that I got to 214 pounds, I was using Slim Quick. I am still breastfeeding. He does not nurse a lot, but he cannot get to sleep without nursing. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I know I need to wing him. I don't know how. The only way I know to wing him is going to be a long time of him screaming and crying and fighting, because I will have to not let him have his comfort thing to go to sleep. So he's going to be tired, he's going to be fussy, and he's going to be angry. And what he does is he pinches at me, he slaps at me, he gets angry, I put him in the crib, he screams, he jumps, he throws himself around, and he does not wear down. I'm talking 2 a.m. and this kid is still going. And then I offer him the opportunity to nurse, and he is out. But then for the rest of the night, it's like he thinks that he's going to get away from me. And so he uses nursing as a way to keep me within reach. So he winds up, I'll put him in the crib, and then if he goes to the field for me and I'm not there, he freaks out. And yeah, no, it's a problem. I am part of that problem though, because anytime he is upset, I have in the past just given in. So I like my cuddle time with my baby boy. I like that we get face-to-face time, and he has started, pointing at my nose, my eyes, my lips, my cheeks, my hair, and I can name those things off, and then he'll point at his, and he'll clap his hands, and it's a lot of face-to-face time. He just happens to be attached to me. So, I'm hoping to figure out a way to make this work, because I've been complaining about him nursing for a long time, but at the same time, I'm the reason he's still nursing. He will not accept the bottle. And we're not supposed to really let him have a bottle now anyway. So, I feel like I lost my window a year ago when they told me that I should probably consider stop nursing, and I said, no, I have no problem with long-term nursing. But now I am trying to lose weight, and I am trying to begin to have a life outside of only being a mommy, and it's stopping me. So I enjoyed my time. I now have to let it come to an end. So I cannot take Slim Quick until I am done nursing. I've had the bottles for a while. It was a buy one get one for like $15, so 120 caplets for $16. I grabbed it, I put it in my bathroom, and it has been sitting there. And now that I have baseline, so I know what it looks like when I am not using an aid such as that, an appetite suppressant and metabolism boosting aid, which, by the way, my doctor said that if you're going to use one that's over the counter, Slim Quick Pure would probably be my best bet. So I've chatted. They prefer you not to have to use them, but they also understand that some people need a little bit of help, and that I'm supposed to use them exactly as directed, not while nursing, and to still continue eating. That is the key. I'm not allowed to let myself go into micro diet. But yeah, no, so they'll sit in there, and they'll probably continue to sit in there for a little while more. Maybe my having a job will encourage winging him. We almost got there with the last job, and then I went backward on it, and that's my issue. I'm really good at going backwards. So anyway, my big things for this last month were I did really good jogging, and then I quit. I was doing really good with yoga, and then I quit. I've started weighing myself every morning, and I'm understanding my body more. I have cut out fast food. Excuse me. I need to regulate my sleep. And, yeah. A lot of life changes. I've lost 5 inches from my hips, 3 inches from my thighs, no changes elsewhere. And I guess that makes sense if I think about the fact that most of my activities have been involving walking and jogging. So, I'm okay with that. And like I said, I'll go ahead and put in the description about Nerd Fitness. If you guys have used it or you use it, let me know. I know that every website is going to put their #1 best success stories up front and center. So the whole lose 70 pounds in, what was it? Oh gosh. 70 pounds in 9 months. Or what was it this guy did? 127 pounds in 10 months? So he lost about what I had originally to lose. And I'm trying to do it in a year, and he did it in 10 months. So proves it can be done. No, it's 130 pounds in 10 months. That's what it was. So I don't know. Also, it's $100 for a membership. So I don't know. I want to do it, but I need to be able to prove to myself that it's worth it and that I'm going to stick with it. So that's what it comes down to. But in the meantime, I'll continue doing weekly updates. I've not reached any of my micro goals, my milestones for my goals, the 4 goals. I have collected stuff for the playlist for belly dancing, and I've done some of it. Mostly I just need consistency. And I need for my life to find some consistent pattern so that I can find consistency. And I guess that's my big issue. So when that happens, I will be better. Until then, I'm doing okay. I just need to, if I want the health part, I need to be physically active as well. Just losing weight is not enough. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.